want to make this a shorter video because I realized that I can't really talk for 15 minutes into a camera, at least not yet. So, my main topic today is I know exactly who you are, slash, I don't care what you think of me. Now, first topic, kind of looked at myself when I did that. But I know exactly who you are. And by that, like, sometimes you'll see a whole human. I'm talking face, first, middle, last name online, like in your suggested. And like, you now are aware of this person's existence and you can now recognize them in a crowd. Like, how crazy is that? How far technology has come. But now you're faced with the opportunity of meeting them. Now, this is my dilemma. Should I call them by their real name? Or should I just be like, oh, what's your name? Or just call them dude until like I eventually get around to asking them, or I just find out naturally. Like I don't know their full name. But that's kind of what I've been going through recently. Like, I recognize people and I just don't choose to follow them because like I don't know them. And also they're not entitled to this guy's follow. But um I also don't want to seem like creepy. Did I already say that? I don't know. But I don't want to seem like, oh, I know who you are. I know where you live. I know everything about you. I know your name. I know your name. Um, and I think about it like if somebody I've never met calls me by my full government name, I don't think I'd care. But I know people that probably freak out at that. So that's not really that valid of an argument. So, next topic. Whoa, my Kronberg. Anyways, uh, sorry. Uh, I don't care what you think about me, and that's kind of a lie. Like, you know, we make our own demons sometimes. But anyways, like, do I really care? Like, if you think I'm a creep, one is yeah, and the other is like not really. At the end of the day, we know ourselves the best. Like, I know that I don't stalk people. I know that I don't like try to like find where they live or like find their government or like, oh, like what perfumes do they like to wear? What color? What's their favorite color? Before meeting somebody, at least. But um like I know what I do and then I know what I don't do. I know who I am, I know how I act. And just having all that weight of like trying to seem like something to like look up to or like something to like not be like, oh, you're fucking weird to is a very heavy weight to bear. So sometimes you just gotta let yourself be loose, you know. And whenever I first started like implementing that idea, I guess I'd be like, I made like so many mistakes. Now I had to stop right there. Mistakes, like I still think that. But it's like, dude, you're not a fucking robot. You're a human. We make mistakes. Oh, oh, I'm just now figuring this shit out. But like if you say something and then you're like, I really don't like how I said that, or it's cool. You made a mistake, and that's all right. That's that's part of existence. Regrets and all that shit. But to be honest, it's good that you're acknowledging your mistakes. Some people, they just go throughout life just being degenerates, and they don't do nothing about it. So I guess if you do want to grow pair or grow something, I don't know. Just be like, I don't care what you think about me. Just be respectful. Um, yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. No, no. Oh wow. All right. Have a good night.